now.
When you start the stoats, please.
So right now, we have this small problem it does, which is that there's a crusade against us. With the Pope. Led by the Pope. So let's look at what happens. In the unlikely event that I win, I get lots of piety and prestige
and
money.
Moral authority for your religion, which makes it more stable.
I can't offer white peace.
It's actually not an enormous amount of harm to you. It is phenomenally good for the Pope.
Yes.
So, an interesting thing that I remember from, I think, the previous crusade as a defender is that your enemy is the Pope, which means that you can win by occupying all of the Pope's lands. Not all of the Catholic world's lands, the Papal States. Or possibly, thus, the county of Rome. Okay, it looks like he's got a couple of other holdings there. So he's got barony of
Tivoli. So we've got a bishopric in the Asturian Revolt. Barony in Orbitello. And
so it's slightly annoying that it's not all coastal. So I was kind of hoping you could essentially put a largish army on a ship and go around and attack the Pope's holdings while he wasn't looking.
so I can in fact raise 2 tribal armies and have enough ships to ship them.
Two.
With the
So, I mean, the aim here would essentially be to take these before their troops manage to organise themselves enough to get back to wherever it is you are.
I have a little bit of a problem, which is I have to get everyone's ships to Iceland.
Yes. But, like, it's going to take them a fair amount of time. You know how faffy crusades are.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to take them a fair amount of time to get themselves to actually get a noticeable amount of war score against you. I mean, I don't know if this can be made to work, but it's not obviously a terrible
Completely
idea.
stupid, yeah.
And like, yes, it looks like he's got like a couple of loose holdings in one county.
Right.
So yes.
Now we perform Operation Where the Fuck Are All My Ships?
So there's one in Brittany and then a bunch around the southern edge of Denmark. Everyone wonders why all of the Norwegian fleet is suddenly disappearing.
Mm.
Three there.
Then somewhere under there there's 11 ships.
And it may be worth raising the army in Iceland slightly early in order to quickly tidy things up there. Well,
Well, I can raise one of the armies slightly early. Because I can, of course, basically do these in quick succession. That will probably help. Let's actually turn down time to the minimal level. Right, yes. So, I am fighting. I am trying to fight. I don't like their narrow flank or narrow centre or whatever it is, though. Haven't seen any allies recently. Yeah, don't like this.
it's not looking good.
Okay, I've got extra diplomacy. No, that's a bit doomed. That's a bit annoying. Oh. Okay, so that's got me 100% more score. There. Let's offer peace to that lot, which gets me some cash and some piety. It's also probably good for my religion's authority.
States.
States.
So it shouldn't take long anyway.
It should not take very long. That should help pull that back. This is the information I need. Alright, what I can of course be doing is raise another tribal army there while I finish off this siege. Okay. They could be landing 4,000 troops shortly, which would be entertaining. You know what?
They landed 1,000 troops.
In any case, what I should do is ignore them and get on a ship as soon as I can.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a problem to finish the battle.
No. Well, I've got to get the two armies together in any case, so, you know.
Right.
But I won't go chasing after them to other places. Okay, so we've arrived in Schleswig. There is an 8,000 strong army there. I do not like the sight of this. Let's just see if we can... So there's still 5,000 of them up there. I think I should wait there for some of my allies to come and catch up.
Might be worth going over and trying to join it.
Yeah, okay. Stick you on a ship.
Much to the disappointment of the 44 Allied troops there.
Yep.
Where did that lovely army go? So the question is, how well have they defended Rome?
Yeah. Okay, so there's... Hang on, really. So that's Tivoli. Okay, no, that really is... So there's just that one holding in there. And then everything else is in Rome. And the other red highlights are just allies.
Alright.
Right, let's... Marshal for his skill. Don't know if I can get to Rome quickly enough to do anything good. Oh well. Right, let's see if we've... So they're going to Västergötland. Let's see if I can meet up with them. Where are my ships? Near the Faroes. It's going to be a little while. Hopefully I can make it there. In
Well,
time.
if you lose the crusade, you lose the crusade.
It's true.
Bad, but it's not a catastrophe. And then you stay out of the areas that are going to be targets of crusades. I suspect your Frisian holdings may be a problem.
Yeah.
Västergötland has arrived. Let's see what's going on over there.
So you're going... Well, I don't know where they're going, but let's follow them and try and meet up. That's not where Italy is, that's where Italy is. So the only question is, do I stop off on the way down?
I think it would be sensible to, otherwise
I think otherwise I have to go back, and that will take for bloody ever. Right, off we go. Well, I suppose going into the sea area of Cape Finisterre is technically better than going into the Bay of Biscay. I guess. Hmm. Okay, so now they're arriving in Nerica, which is at least something.
Might be able to work out what they're playing.
Eventually. Right. Well, let's march you into there. Right. Eisenstein. So, how are we doing? Right, we have 8,000 troops there.
We'll probably follow you now.
So now, let's see if we can. Well, the problem is the.
Right, I mean, does that actually get you any war score?
What?
Besieging.
Ulu? Yes, because it's this
Oh
war.
God, is that war still going on?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Right, sorry, I thought that war had long since ended.
No,
Right, yeah, go on, have a go.
because I have 8,000 troops, which is enough to.
Which is not enough to take on very much, but will probably do for that.
That, yes.
And marching away from Christendom is probably the wise move at this point. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I had thought that war had you'd long since lost.
No, I was in the process of deciding whether or not I should surrender until we realised that basically I couldn't get a white peace, so I was going to have to and I was thinking about surrendering, but now I have the means to do something not completely stoke-shaped, so I thought I would do something not completely stoke-shaped.
Even be a reasonable time of year when you get there.
Yeah.
You'll make a problem before, because you just drop dead of attrition.
Yes.
You might just about make it. You might just about get away with it.
Right.
They're not hostile to you.
So in we go.
Hope you besiege things in the right order. You have no quarrel with anyone other than the Pope there.
Yes.
I think.
I hope so too. So
Besieging Valencia de
Yeah.
Campos, is that the...
yeah, that is the right thing.
Excellent.
That's Pope's archbishopric. Let's turn the time up slightly. Come on. Learn to besiege faster.
You have got a siege leader on there?
I don't think I've got a siege leader at all.
Oh, I'm sure I've seen you have one recently.
No.
No.
I mean, I can always hope that, like, I acquire one. But it's not quite what I meant to do. Right, well that's got us back from a slightly less...
18% war score for that one.
Yes. Right. From a slightly horrifying... I was at minus 42% or something war score before that went down. It's probably going to go back down there while I ship everyone round to...
All being well, it'll take them a while to organise themselves to get that back if they can work out that's what they need to do.
Damn it, somewhere along the way I lost some allies. Or we were retreated. Oh well, that's probably going to be a disaster. Oh well, but it's not going to be any more of a disaster than anything else.
Not going to be any more of a disaster than leaving them in Denmark would be.
It's true. Right. You lot. Anyway, you want to go. You want to go. To the coast of Rome. So off we go around past Cape Finisterre. Slowly past Cape Finisterre, come on. Nice big Atlantic winds. Wind harder. Onto the Portugal coast. Yeah, well. Into the Gulf of Cadiz. To the Straits of Gibraltar. Oh no, sorry, it's just one strait. And then we go on the Mauritanian coast, the Algerian coast. Ponant? What? Don't know that sea area.
Let's see what. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
They're waiting for you, the bastards.
they are, aren't they?
Right.
So,
You're perfectly safe in your ships,
yes.
but
I think it's possibly time to grant independence to the two
I
relevant
suspect
counties.
that won't end the war. I suspect it will merely mean that the consequence of the war is that you lose no territory because you've lost it already. I mean, it might still be good because it might stop them going Christian. Because the consequence of the war is that
Yeah.
the new state gains those counties that are are under your control and part of the de jure kingdom of Thingamy.
Yeah. Or I just offer peace now. I think I offer peace now. I can't see any way of winning this because I don't think I can get 10,000 troops here because I'd have to get them past all the 10,000 troops in Northern Europe.
The problem
first.
is you haven't got enough ships to move them all
All at
and
once.
if you take any of them off a ship, the only possibility I can think of is you disembark them somewhere neutral, like if North Africa is Muslim, disembark them in North Africa, and then, or indeed maybe even some of Sardinia, and then you still have to ferry them across to Rome, which is kind of going to be a bit painful.
Yeah, and I can't do that in large enough numbers to...
Well, essentially, you'd
Not
have to
make-
what you would do is park 5,000 troops in Sardinia, assuming that Sardinia is a safe place to park your troops. Send your ships all the way round to Finland to pick up your other army, but that will only get you your own troops in that army.
Yeah.
Or to Iceland to pick up another couple of tribal armies. Yeah, I think it's going to be far more work than the gain of winning the war is worth.
Yeah.
I think.
I offer peace now. Also, I don't think even that is necessarily guaranteed to win me the war. I think I would still struggle.
I think if you occupy all of the Pope's lands, you win because you're occupying all of your enemy's lands. But I think you would take. It's not guaranteed. You would
also
get there. You would take horrendous losses in the process.
And I'm at minus 52% war score,
and you might lose the war before
I get there.
It. So yeah, I think.
Right, let's surrender.
I think cutting your losses is probably.
I lose 100 piety.
Yes, I mean the losses are fairly small.
Yeah.
Compared to burning 1,000 prestige.
Right. What I will do, however, is bring them round here because I have another war that I could perfectly well be
that one
winning, which is the Holy War for West Frisia. Right. Victorious Crusaders. King Wolfgang of Swabia. Diddly dee. Wow.
To be fair, well, as you were beaten at every turn and they besieged you an awful lot of your stuff.
Yes.
Like, there was no battle in that crusade.
So they
your
still.
Troops are over.
Yes, my troops are over here.
You have all of 350 troops there. Yes. Bringing them down to Italy would not have helped at all.
Yes. Oh my god, yes, 350.
I mean, your allies have some, but the only ones you could get on a ship would be your 350. Yes, a lightning raid against the Pope is not something you can organise with allies.
Indeed. Well, not unless you're playing on a server with people where you can actually talk to them and go, hey, you know this guy, the Pope, I have this plan. Right. Good, there's a small army of warriors in West Iceland.
Excellent.
You
could spare a few ships sent up there.
Probably can't split it right now. Because let's see.
I mean, like they've only got 4,100 troops on there. So if you can put.
I can't.
Right, okay. You have to go ashore first. Leave them up there from now on.
Yeah. Let's just check though that I can't. How many people are there up in West Iceland? That is the question. Because
they're busy winning a battle.
They're busy winning a battle, but I can't make it up from my other things. Right. Well, I can glue them together so they are at least convenient. Okay, let's spend a little bit of prestige on upgrading to a wooden hill fort. Because I could really do with upgrading some stuff. We can bring you ashore. Oh, we can't bring you ashore here, but okay, we can. We get to that little. I suppose. Oh yeah, we have something to do, which is. Send you off to Iceland. We'll probably dismiss some of you, can't we? Military. But we can dismiss. They don't cost anything except that it will cause my vassals to be annoyed.
Well, I think it's only a question of whether a given vassal has anything raised.
Yeah, but
so unless you're dismissing all of the particular vassals. fleets and troops. You don't gain a lot from dismissing just one.
$787. Right, yes.
So around that.
Yes, well, they're going to be there, so then I'm hoping that I can route them.
Well, yes,
I
you want
will.
to route them by route where they don't pass adjacent to the rebellion. Though, to be fair, AI players are fairly reluctant to break off a siege just to smash the passing army.
It's true. No. Okay, let's go there.
No,
No.
no.
Right, let's do this county by county, because you're a useless stoat. Norwegian fleets arrived in West Iceland. We can insert army into ship, and ship army over here, back across the North Sea. Not like we've not done this 8 million times in recent years. Okay, right, that's not me, that's my vassals. What? No, I did not route you that way. I unrouted you that way. Why are you doing that, you useless bunch of bloody loonies?
Possibly you actually did route them that way.
I thought I hadn't, but...
Take through. We have a record. Okay,
It's true, I thought I had unrouted them from that, but... Right. Oh, we're at -3%. Have I got back control somewhere in here?
After you'd given them the incredibly complicated route,
Right.
you didn't cancel it.
Ah. Thought I had, but
No,
apparently
you
not.
selected the next county, thus deselecting the army and thus removing the arrow from the screen because you didn't have the army selected anymore.
Damn it.
But you didn't ever actually tell them, no, don't do that.
Let's disband those ships because they're expensive. At some point I might have to concede defeat in that one, which will undoubtedly be actually expensive. Let's see. 164 money, 200 prestige. Well. Right. Glue. Right, that's a reasonable set of people. Probably once I've stopped them occupying my place, that'll be fairly easy to score. Ooh, we can nick something from Constantinople. Let's nick some melee techniques on the grounds that were a bit shit at that. Let's invest in some improved keeps. And a bit of majesty. Improve the spread of military technology. Well, one of my walls is back in the green. And I think the rebellion there will be fairly easy to get back in the green when I stop being in this war and wander past it. And my plan is to go from this county straight to this county and kick that army that's there, because they'll probably not be done by the time I'm done besieging Tolan.
You appear to have some allies you can call into something.
It's might accept and 323 men. So I just can't actually face the inevitable logistics stoating that is liable to happen. No. Okay, whatever. We're going through that lot anyway.
So East Cologne still occupying something of yours.
That's Frisian Revolt. Yes. I'll win this siege since I might as well.
Yeah, I think you may as well besiege everything, because like you want to win all, at least both of those two wars. So at some point you're probably going to have to besiege back everything they've taken.
Yes. It's true. It's minus 100% in that war. Well, I'm sure it'll tell me I've lost it shortly. Jihad for Armenia. Well, it's not our problem. We don't have any territory in Armenia. Let's besiege Haarlem. Oh look, we lost that war, which has lost me quite a lot of money, but not that much prestige.
Well, only 1% moral authority, unlike the Crusade, which was very expensive in moral authority, but not very expensive in money.
Yes. Oh look, there's no defensive pact against me. Well.
Opens out your options quite a lot. Oh look, your enemies are fighting one another.
What happens if I wander into this county now?
I have no idea.
I'm going to do this because I want to know. And even if they gang up, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't actually matter. Oh dear, something's happened to one of me.
You stand around there and wait for them to finish.
Well, okay, that's not, like, bad.
You're neutral in this battle. And since it's already a battle, you don't get to...
Yes. I also don't get to besiege anything.
No. Presumably you're busy hiding. Right, and now that they've cleared off, curiously someone else is in charge of the battle, but...
Yes.
You get to thrash the winners.
Yes. Which gives me 100% war score in that war. The liberation of Frisia. Lol. No.
Frisia does not get to be liberated.
Frisia does not get to be liberated.
Now you get to receive something back from Cologne.
Now I get to receive something back from Cologne. Then, before I end that war, I get to think about what I do with my... whether I do anything, indeed, with my 4,700 event-spawned troops.
Aren't there a couple of like loose counties, like the one you picked off last time?
There's one, but last time the other one was part of a defensive pact.
Yes. So there's that there's a couple. Yeah, so there's a couple of dark reddish. So is Kenny yours now?
Kami is now mine. So there's Kola, which is 2 counties, and last time I looked was big and scary. And there was this lot who
They're slightly awkward in that they are reformed Norse pagans, so you may not have any useful basic stellar for them.
indeed. Well, okay.
You have something, but
Yes.
if it's subjugation, that may be a rather extravagant use of your once in a lifetime subjugation.
Yes, that's going to be but they can raise 2,500 troops at least. There's Kola, which, as we know, is terrifying.
On the side of Karelia, and it's amazingly cold
and very terrifying.
There was a couple of bits in Denmark that aren't Denmark coloured. Not that bit of Denmark. I mean, the bits that mark Denmark. In what is geographically Sweden, there's a couple of dark red. Right, so that's those 2.
Is the petty kingdom of Gotland.
And definitely you would, if nothing else, have a
holy
war against them, because they're though that might not be a useful case of spell, because they're old
Germanic. Slightly more of a problem, which is that some of Denmark's now taken over by Lotharingia. Right. Okay. Well. Right. Let's try and arrange you a marriage. Try and arrange your marriage with someone with measurable diplomacy. Right. Fine. Let me just go and see exactly what is happening in the inheritance stakes. Let's see.
Right, yes. Eriko's inherited Denmark, and so no one's going to vote for him because he's an encroaching foreign ruler now.
Yes. yeah, how's my building of stuff in West Iceland? I don't really want to build a reinforced hill fort yet. Ooh, hang on. So, are there any prisoners we can sell off that aren't bishops? No. Oh well. It was worth checking. Okay, we are at 100% war score, so now you have things, but you don't have enough to raise or whatnot, and you don't have any good pacts. Let's see if we've got... Right, we are in my territory, so let's...
Battle 7 as well.
So it's going to leave me 4,000. So I can go Holy War for Gotland.
I think gets you... Oh, you've got the island of Gotland as well.
Yeah.
I think you've got 3 holy wars, each of which probably gets you
me exactly one county.
Or conquests that also get you exactly
one county.
And which have the advantage that they won't call in allies, but probably the disadvantage that they don't get you as much moral authority.
Yes.
And it's not like there are going to be many old Germanic rulers left, I think.
Well, I think I should go for conquest just because it's easier.
Okay.
Let's go for Vestergotland because it's nearby.
Also, that only has a 5-year cooldown, which is nice.
Yeah. So send that. Let's call our vassals in to war. I've seen it right. People have stopped saying they're coming or not coming, so let's offer peace in the... So I get slightly money and some piety and a small amount of prestige. Right. Has that given me enough prestige to build the next thing? Yes, just. Oh, right, money, yes. State. Right, so you lot, hello. You know where you want to go. You want to go over there.
There's also what looks like a loose county at the south end of Denmark there. Is that the Jure got? So
This,
in
oh,
dark
this.
blue. So
No.
okay, that's West Frank. That's a loose bit of
West Francia.
Right, okay. Probably don't want to be randomly taking on West Francia. Just 'cause
No, if I want to take on a kingdom, I should take on Denmark. I've got 7,500 allied troops who don't know where they're going. And then march your way across Europe, it's fine.
You've got 65% war score in that war and you haven't arrived yet.
Yeah. I think my allies are
busy winning
with war for me.
97%.
Yep.
Oh well. Sure you can find someone else to attack next.
Probably. %99 war score.
We just have to find a battle now.
Yeah. I think they're finding one.
I think you've just got an offer of peace.
Right. I gain a minuscule amount of prestige.
But you didn't contribute anything.
Yes. Right, okay. We accept. Oops. Bollocks.
Oh, Stoats.
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 Oh well. Time for a block. Is it time for a block? Is that what that decision is?
Yeah. They'll disappear as soon as I unpause, won't they?
Yes.
Right, so let's just assume that.
I think we can couldn't declare another war immediately.
Yeah, I think.
Anyway.
Right, yeah, I've got 20 cash for my recalcitrant. Yes, there they go. Warp. Stoats. Oh god.
Well, there weren't many useful targets.
So.
You do have to have a rest of war occasionally now that you're a reformed pagan.
It's true. Guests have arrived now for the human sacrifice. Squelch, squelch, squelch. Right, slaughter. Hey,
You took one county.
I took one county. Right. All these people quoting from the Christian Holy Book. Oh look, the defensive pact has gone away. Let's just check. That's giving me a nice boost of prestige. And I've got extra morale for armies. What can I build in West Iceland Tribe? Nothing at the moment because I'm building a reinforced hill fort out of nothing but purest gold. So, important questions are right. So Denmark is getting ever smaller. So, my kind of worry is that we'll lose our claim on Denmark. But it's possible that actually we should look instead to, when I snuff it, which probably won't be terribly long now, to go and say take out Suomi or possibly Karelia. The problem is, of course, my successor probably doesn't have that much prestige.
But you can check who they are. But yes, probably.
Current. Yeah.
517, which is basically the minimum to survive.
Yes.
So.
But I'm 61. I'm out of subjugation because I think I used that to get Norway or Viken.
Do you mean Denmark?
No, I think I used it. I used my one subjugation war to take somewhere.
See if you can subjugate Denmark. I'm not entirely sure that your current character has used their subjugation war.
I claim Denmark. I can't subjugate Denmark.
Okay.
Let's.
Denmark would be subject to that. So I think that means you have used it, but I don't think you used it for any of the things you mentioned.
I'm pretty sure I've used it, I just can't remember for what. So let's. So I control 51 of 98 counties. So I'm going to need 75 counties. So I need another 23.
You control 80% of 98.
Sorry, more than that. Sorry, that's 75%. Somewhere about 77 counties. So I need about another 25 counties.
You need 69.
In total.
So, I mean, you could use 1,000 of your prestige to hire 2 tribal armies and try to do something useful with them before you die. You only have to. I think you only have to hire the armies before you die.
Yes.
Don't you also have a decent amount of vassal troops now?
I have some. I have 766. The problem is, everything else I either have to nibble at, because let's just look at my cases. Oh no, I can do Great Holy War for Finland.
That gets, of course, the whole of the Romuva world against you.
Yes.
Swimensko, sorry. Which extends quite a lot.
Yeah, okay, let's not do Great Holy War. That's
Russia.
terrifying. Also, I probably can't anyway.
And that like Holy War is kind of a bit brave.
I can Holy War for bits of it, but again,
But
those
again,
are a
you'll
bit...
get all of the Swimensko rulers coming in, and you don't really want that. Which does basically mean you're down at a county at a time, unless you can get claims on duchies.
Yes.
Um,
So, the problem
you-
is,
yes, you
if
have
I go after Denmark as a kingdom, then I have 2 kingdoms, and that's a problem.
Well, I think Denmark as a kingdom is best taken by subjugation by a future ruler. Because you can subjugate a whole kingdom.
Yeah.
Um,
Or, more plausibly, I might then be able to do something like subjugate Suomi or Karelia,
okay.
and if I have a claim on Denmark, then go for Denmark through a standard claim.
You can subjugate all pagans then?
Ooh, I don't know. Then
I know you can
But yeah.
subjugate Germanic pagans. I'm not sure you can subjugate all pagans.
well,
But
I
like, you
don't
can
know.
find that out when you're the next ruler.
It's true.
Like, I don't think this actually makes very much difference. So at the moment you do appear to have a personal claim on Denmark, but that's yours, and
I mean, it's a strong claim, and it can be inherited by successor. But
yes. So I
whether
think they
that's-
sometimes weaken on succession.
yes,
So can you get up the De Jure Empire map again? What do we actually have that's interesting? So there's Nordland, which you don't currently have.
yeah,
It's got 1 county.
yeah.
And there's all of that stuff in the east.
There's
What's
also
going on down there? Yes. Those
Estonia.
counties are- So you have a fairly small independent Estonia.
So there's a High Chiefdom of Estonia. They're both tribal vassals. So Estonia is fairly soft.
Yeah, I mean,
And that
it
would
feels
get-
like there is a bunch of nibbling to be done there. Like using conquest to get 1 county from each of the various things there that are inside the...
Yeah. Inside the what?
inside the De Jure Empire.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah, I was just comment that you can, I think, raise your tribal army and move them around without having to have a war. Oh no, you have to have a war declared. Sorry,
yes, I have to have a war
You
declared.
You don't. You're not prevented from declaring war by their existence. You're prevented from their existence by not having declared war.
Right, let's declare war on Chief What's-His-Face for his capital. Because let's call in our allies. Because let's raise our army levies. Now let's go and see if our army levies in any way line up with where we have any ships. No. Do you have more than 2.5 ships? You do, my god, you do. Right, okay. You can go via Iceland to pick up Ireland, rather, to pick up those numpties who don't have enough ship.
Oh, maybe you should build an extra ship yard there. Don't burn all your prestige on that, but if somebody doesn't have enough ships, there is a solution.
It is eventually a solution. You lot. Let's not send you there. Let's send you here. This looks like a nice sea area. I'm sure it'll be great. Oh, I've also found 67 troops, which I think I'll dismiss because they're going to take forever to get anywhere useful. It's probably not going to do anything for my threat level, but you know, I think that ship sailed a while ago. Edle Jedvardsdóttir. If I had enough money and enough prestige, I could go for a custom empire. But alas, I do not, therefore. Okay, with my prestige, it'll be less than a year before I'm back up to 2,000 prestige. Someone else has declared war on me. Who has declared war on me? Moray. So, High Chief of Moray have declared war on me for there. Well, let's go and find out about who you are. Well, I think my plan here is to ship my troops over to the east and then raise a tribal army if necessary to deal with that lot. Also, let's call in my vassals, because maybe the lots pissing around in southern England can do something useful with their lives. Or not, as the case may be. Do stick you back on the ship. Oh, they seem to have quite a lot of troops. Well, maybe I need more than one thingy. Well, let's try and win. Right, so we have built a reinforced hill fort. We probably don't want to spend any prestige right now, or indeed any money right now, on account of the fact. Ooh, look, some of my vassals have discovered the concept of ships. Possibly not enough ships. But
oh, that gives them yet more opportunities to make a mess of things.
oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, that wasn't my ship. That's somebody else's ship. Okay, in fact, you know what? Let's bring you ashore there. Then I can dismiss you lot on the grounds that I probably want some mates soon. You lot can come ashore here. So there we have 2,500 troops. Let's glue them together and see if we can find any sodding allies.
Allies just across the sea busy besieging something.
Yes, but they're probably busy besieging a Stoat. And they're besieging some random revolt. Thank you so much. Are you going to come over here? Any of you?
They're moving in some direction.
Right. What I'm going to do is move away from the coast, because I'm a bit afraid of getting boxed in here if because I've lost sight of the opposition troops, all 4,000 of them. I think on to Iceland. That's not bad. Right, so we have 6,000 troops heading roughly this direction. And it's possible that they will be here sometime in the next millennium. Well, I can see their troops now. What are you besieging there, you lot? Random snarl and revolt. Use this buggers, right? You're my kin state. Can we arrange you a good betrothal? Can we arrange you any betrothal that's not completely hopeless? Guardian. Holding on, West Iceland is under siege. Well, I think what we do is we let you suffer from attrition a bit more, and then we go haha and raise a tribal army on top of you. This is traditionally the, way of the weasel. Let's actually let time pass. But I think now is the time to go splink.
It's surprisingly dicey because they've got flanks which you haven't.
Yes. Problem is, you don't ever know this until you...
Well, you always raise... Oh, you don't know what they've got. No.
Yes. I know what I've got with this, because I've raised it like 8 million times now. Let's...
I think your allies are coming to you, so...
Yeah, but the other lot are retreating that way, so...
Isn't there another batch about to come ashore?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. I thought they just moved those 20 ships in, so I thought there was something coming ashore.
I know, maybe they are. Right, let's sit down and wait. Okay. I've got up to 3,000 troops there. And they've done their siege of whatever the hell it was, and maybe they might come over to meet me. You never know, do you?
Oh, Slimy has had a bit nibbled out of it. What's going on there?
High Chieftain of Savonia. Well, it's possible that it's going to be the High Chieftain of Savonia, but not for very much longer. So what's that? That's forest. So once I've got another 3,000 troops there, that won't be terrible. Right. Oh no, our holding in East Iceland is under siege. Excuse me while I wander across the centre of Iceland, waving at the volcanoes and the glaciers, in order to say hello. It's terribly nice of you to leave an army there for me to kick. Come on, get into my goddamn territory. Come on. Okay, looks like they're all heading off that way, only rather incoherently, so I should go with them on the count of the fact that I'd quite like actually to end up somewhere. Yes, more or less. Okay. Let's zigzag back over there in order to give what's left of that army another kicking. Right, let's make sure, yeah, okay, we've got reasonable people in charge.
I hope your allies are joining you in this battle.
I hope my allies are joining me in this battle, but it's very hard to tell because they're all useless.
You didn't zoom in far enough to actually check. I think you may have been a bit optimistic in diving in there without waiting for your allies to catch up with you first.
I think I might have been as well. On the plus side, my allies will probably turn up now.
Yes.
Wow.
And they'll get to lose their battles too. No,
Yes.
because they're not being idiots. They're trying to get their armies together.
Shocking.
you go and try to save them. But pay attention just before your army makes the last move.
Yes.
Because if it looks like you're going to lose the battle anyway, you don't want to
Yes.
do things like that. I think you're still two counties away.
Yeah.
So the next move is safe. I think though that battle is lost, and you don't.
I think that battle is lost.
Go round and meet up with those 2,300.
No, apparently that was locked. The county boundaries are just
confused.
the county boundaries are just really
Confusing.
confusing there. They may come to say hello.
Just change their mind.
Stats. Right, well, let's. Let's see, going back.
Pause, pay attention to what's going on.
So the enemy army are going to Saramar. So I think it's okay to sit here and try and regroup a bit. Group.
So how is regrouping going to work?
Hmm?
So what? Are you just going to sit there and hope that your
I'm
allies
hoping
do
that my
something?
allies will actually, come towards me if I stay still for long enough. Because the enemy are going that way.
Right, where are your allies going?
So this lot are going to Courland, which is where I am. That lot are going to the Baltic Sea, to those ships. Apparently they're not. No. Yes. No. Okay, apparently they're going to Courland now.
Right, okay.
Right.
So
So my army's reinforcing. They're going to the Baltic Sea. They've gone to the Baltic Sea. I have no idea where they're going now.
possibly to go and try to win the war that you're
In Orkney over here, yes, it's possible.
not paying attention. Well, you're not that you're winning, so that one can be finished off.
Yes, well let's try. No, hang on, that's enough, isn't it? Alright, let's send them over there to try and win that war. Let's leave you here recruiting for a bit. I might have to stop mid-walk because I should stop fairly short because tomorrow is an early morning. glue, no, glue, glue, not together. Stuff you on a ship. Sail over here. And now you... well... my inclination is to try and finish off the successful war. A more successful war. And then... then save and stop and see where we are with the less successful war. Good. Right, so now we're besieging back Orkney and improving our morale a bit. Let's see if I can become brave, or at least not become graven. Have you abandoned your siege in West Iceland? No. Okay. It's just... that one likely to win. Okay. Right, great. Thanks for raising a small troop in West Iceland just so that they can be squashed by the army of Moray. Honestly, it's a bunch of eels out there. Not sure that was strategically the best thing in the world ever. Oh. Great, whatever. Hey, you lost me 2% war score, you pests.
Have you got somewhere up there you can raise enough fleets to pile up what on?
Pile up what?
Have you got somewhere in Iceland you can raise enough fleets to pile those 600 troops onto?
No, I'd have to move this fleet back up there.
I thought you'd only raise 2 of the counties.
Yeah, but I can only raise 3 out of the counties, and the other county...
and the other one gets you 1. Yes.
Yeah, I
okay.
got you 1 last time, so...
oh yes, I'd forgotten one of the county wasn't yours anymore.
So... let's go and have a look at... okay, so I actually lost quite a lot of war score for that battle. Let's nip into here and take over some more of Scotland. And no matter what, I've got to save and stop now. So the year is 946. Hope this don't last.